The United States has signed strategic dialogue agreements with Nigeria and South Africa. It expects to sign a similar deal with Angola very soon. But many are asking, what is the significance of these deals?
You know, the partnership between the United States and South Africa is grounded in mutual respect and mutual interest. We have a lot to learn from each other, and we have so much we can accomplish together.
Secretary of State Hillary Clinton proposed the creation of this elevated level of diplomatic relationship with South Africa during her visit there last year. Minister of International Relations Makori Mashabane calls it unprecedented.
This I've never had before, where there is unconditional commitment to work with us to make South Africa, our region, and Africa a better place for security and development.
The U.S. says these deals with African nations will reinforce cooperation in key areas such as health, education, trade, energy, and peacekeeping. But some are concerned that these deals might be more about American interests. Amira Woods is with the Institute for Policy Studies.
It's oil, gas, and mining that dominates U.S. trade with Africa overall. And it is then those underlying sectors, oil, gas, and mining, that will be primary in any kind of bilateral deal that the U.S. makes, whether it's with Nigeria or Angola or South Africa.
Woods says the U.S. might also be looking to facilitate the purchase of large tracts of land in Africa by multinationals to grow biofuels and food crops for export, even though there is greater need in Africa. But the U.S. ambassador to South Africa, Donald Gibbs, says the United States is interested only in Africa's stability.
Well, particularly with South Africa, that's easy because they don't have oil. And while they have mineral wealth, it's not our focus in South Africa. Where we're really focused on South Africa is a role model, we think, for how to build a multiracial democracy. We view South Africa as a great partner in helping promote stability in Africa.
The U.S. is the second largest source of foreign investment in South Africa, with more than 600 U.S. companies doing business there. Nigeria is America's 14th largest trading partner. Ambassador Gibbs says the strategic dialogue with South Africa is an effort to reinvigorate a relationship that suffered during the Bush administration.
I think during the Bush and Mbeki era, there were a number of disagreements. We're trying to have a clean start, build a much stronger relationship.
In order to tackle economic, social, and security issues, Africa should focus instead on strengthening its own internal relationships, according to Amira Woods.
So I think it is time now, in this 21st century, for Africans to look internally a bit, to look at the region for key allies for trade, for key allies for security and peacekeeping and peace building and all the issues that will bring long-term security to the continent. For far too long, it's been those outside the continent that have determined the agenda, and it's time for Africa to determine its own agenda.
Well, the U.S. says the agreements will help strengthen and expand cooperation with African countries.